Welcome back, folks. Jason Walker 34 here, back with another stream. Stream 3 of our X4 Foundation's TimeLInes playthrough. We're going to go ahead and load into TimeLInes now because we are ready to get started on the last mission of Graph 3. And we're going to continue on from there. I don't know how many missions there are, but I'm gonna hopefully be able to experience at least some of the overall galaxy, some planets, other ships and stuff. I've already seen some pretty nasty looking battles getting underway. I'm like, damn. Like, seriously, bro. That last battle I was in the last stream was a long one. I lost a big, like, I didn't even know what it was. I guess it was some kind of big frigate or something, or destroyer maybe. Had a bunch of big fat gun turrets on it, but those weren't enough to keep all the enemies off me. But then I got in that other ship, and it had a bunch of smaller guns that were like Gatling guns or something, and I was able to keep them off.
Bring it on. But first, bring me a cup of Sylvan tea.
Again with the Sylvan tea. Onwards back to the interface room. To the interface room. To the interface room. Interface. How's our patient over here doing?
How is she?
How are you feeling, Terran?
That was a trip. Where am I?
Prepare yourself for a shock, Terran. You are in the year 2042.
She's from the year 2042, Temmintel.
Okay, this is weird. A talking floating ball and a three-eyed alien? What did you do to me?
We
Am
brought
I
you someplace.
dreaming?
You're not dreaming, Kaori. The ball is the mission director.
And the alien?
Alien is not a term that is considered to be polite, young Terran. On my world, it is you who would be considered to be an alien.
Frag! Real aliens? Are there more?
Maybe don't use the A word?
Oh, yes. Creature from another world, I am Kaori Chen of Earth. On behalf of the people of my planet, I welcome you.
This is getting tiresome. Can we cut to the explanation?
Terran Chen, it is my pleasure to make your acquaintance. We are the Chosen Ones. We use the device over here to travel through time and across the galaxy, undertaking missions of the utmost importance.
It's still not time travel, Temmintel.
So you say, Inorganic. It is our sacred duty to complete these missions. You have the honor of being our newest comrade.
That's kind of the gist of what we do.
Missions? Cool, let's go.
This one's keen.
I like her.
This place is amazing.
Yay.
This place is amazing.
How is other girl?
Greetings!
How's other person doing? I guess they're doing okay. Make sure to watch that data. Don't let it get too high or do anything stupid. I'm going in, folks. Graph 3, final mission, Brennan's trial. Got a massive prototype ship, got to take on some super weapon and something, and a bunch of other ships. Let's get started. We're basically loading into the Animus and hijacking somebody else's body. Technically. We're basically hijacking somebody else's body. Maybe. That's what it feels like, because we go in and we're under another person's name, so I think we're literally just hijacking this person's body. We're just hijacking his body so we can fix what he did wrong, clearly. He must have let them get through in his failure. He must have let the super weapon fire or whatever, and all the enemies, killed everybody, or whatever. And he failed. Mission failed. But now we're gonna I'm gonna yeet myself in there, and we got as many tries as we need to actually get the mission done. Community, Xenon Menace, other words. Oh, we're loading in. I got a crosshair here. Oh, there's a warp gate.
Kyle Brennan, this is Bandana speaking. You did a great job taking out that Xenon infrastructure. But unfortunately, it won't slow them down much. Your most important task still lies ahead.
Wait, is
the machines have finished the construction of their most advanced piece of tech yet. That is bad news. The M0 is a weapon of mass destruction that can wreak havoc on a planetary scale. But still, your experimental shuttle makes you the most ideal candidate to face this threat head-on. Now first we need you to investigate the situation for us. But be careful. Expect to be met with some serious resistance. These systems are absolutely infested with the machines. The fate of all organic life rests in your... I must admit, when you first surfaced in our space, I was skeptical about your intentions. Stranded in this weird ship prototype that no one's ever heard of before, telling tall tales about Earth and riling up the goner. I even asked some of our Argonne Secret Service officers to run a complete investigation into you. But to my surprise, absolutely nothing came up.
So basically, he's the
we
CIA.
had no choice but to take you by your word. And it's a good thing we did. Your actions have proven your character, and only thanks to your warnings did we manage to face the threat of the Xenon head-on. I'm still in disbelief that you managed to rally all of our allies. Can't have been easy to get everyone on the same page. Even the Split have agreed to a temporary ceasefire with the Queendom of Boron. Our combined forces are gathering close by. Once you have cleared the way, we shall move in as one fleet. These Xenon ships are guarding the entry. You need to take them out.
F.
Turn around, turn around, turn around. We got our bogies on our six.
F.
At least the weapon cools off quick. It cools off rather quickly, so I can actually engage the enemies quickly. Recharge my shields before they break through. I don't want them breaking through my shields. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose my ship this early on. As long as multiple enemies don't converge on me at the same time, I should be able to manage the situation. I'm basically taking out the perimeter guard that's guarding the gate so that my a friendly fleet, friendly ship can come through. Because I'm guessing if something's guarding the gate here, we're not going to be able to come through without a lot of issues.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged.
Let's continue onward.
Sure, I guess we're just gonna go through this gate and we're gonna fly to the Xeno M0 or Zen M0 ship thing or whatever.
Entering system. Unknown Xenon sector. B.
Xenon escorts. They are trying to protect the M0. And there it is, the mother of all Xenon weapons. The turrets affixed to the rotating arms are absolutely deadly. Stay out of their line of fire.
On.
marked several turrets for you that you will need to take out to be able to move more freely.
I'm gonna get some travel mode so I can get there a little quicker. Enemy ships.
Xenon fighters heading you off.
Is that sumbitch turning? That sumbitch is turning. Uh-oh. That sumbitch is turning. You stupid son of a bitch.
Shield generator. M0.
Finally, my friendly ships have shown up. Something to help me distract those assholes so I can get back and get right close to the enemy.
Xenon fighters heading you off.
Turret. Danger.
wreck across the galaxy, and now we can't allow that.
Turret.
Xenon fighters heading you off.
Shield generator.
Okay. Now turn your attention towards those 4 rotating arms.
Get out of here.
They are the obstacle that is keeping our fleet from engaging. I need you to take them out quickly.
This thing.
M0. M0.
Okay, so my shield does regenerate quite fast. My guns also cool off and mark up quickly.
That's it. Just one more. Xenon fighters heading you off.
I know I really shouldn't be doing that, but I'm actually pretty confident in my shields apparently because, well, my shields keep recharging way quicker than they can actually. I mean, yeah, I guess they do destroy them somewhat, but still.
M0 defenses are down. I repeat, defenses are down.
What is that?
Commonwealth Fleet, you are free to engage. Give them all you've got.
You had it now.
Prepare to be destroyed. You are not a worthy opponent.
Watch that thing actually begin to charge its weapons to fire.
More Xenon forces are approaching our position.
Do not relent. Destroy them.
That was a bad move.
taking heavy losses.
These are like artificial intelligence, like machinery or whatever. So yeah.
Something. Stop your attack immediately.
All they require is basically to protect these large destroyers while they sit there and pummel the large enemy ship to keep all these planes on. Or, well, just tactically just destroy all the enemy ships as quickly as possible.
M0.
Engaging.
Shields are down. Concentrate fire.
Pepper this big old thing with tiny bullets that don't really do anything because this thing has so much health that you can really destroy something this big with some cannons like those that those big ships have, or torpedoes like that. They're launching slow flying torpedoes.
Fighters heading you off. Systems. The shielding is down and the ship is about to overheat. Kyle, an air vent is exposing a critical weakness. This is your opportunity. Give it all you've got. Now fall back. We will decommission the last remaining machine stragglers after we have properly regrouped. And Kyle, when we are done here, I expect to see you at Argon Prime Spaceport. The first round of space fuel is on me. Argon 1, out.
I'm like, about to warp out, like warp into the gate and leave. It's like, Kyle Brennan's trial. Sure. Throw me into the middle of a really hard battle against the freaking machine super weapon. Sure, why not? That's totally a trial. I'm just glad I had a really good ship because that thing was great. Like Kyle Brennan's starfighter there was actually pretty great. Not gonna lie, it was very strong. I'm like, like, bruh. It was so strong, man. The guns recharged really quickly. The shield also
you are a total waste
recharged.
of this facility's oxygen supplies.
Additional gate connections in sector Aegis Prime and that. Aegis Prime or Agos Prime or something. So this place is near Agos Prime. I don't know how many graphs are. I'm pretty sure there might just be 6, but there might even be more than that. It's usually the ones where it's like racing. I usually can do pretty decently on those if the race course isn't too ridiculous. I managed to get a 3-star on my last race, or a 4-star, I'm not sure. You have to average out a certain rating in order to actually get to this final node. The terminus for this graph requires at least a 10. You have to get a rating of at least 10 total rating points. So I need at least 1 with 3, or maybe 2 with 3, and then the rest would be like either 1 or 2. If I get a 5, that'll be even better, but it's unlikely I'll get a 5. 5's really difficult to get, obviously. Trading ship?
Yes, trading, the backbone of economy. This system is currently separated from the Argon Federation at large, and it is looking to become completely self-reliant. Fertile grounds for anyone looking to strike a favorable bargain. Good luck, trader.
In this trading center, you need to cross a monetary threshold as fast as possible. Make sure to use the map and its trade filter to identify profitable trades and map out efficient routes. Okay, so it looks like we got sold wares. Microchips?
Autopilot engaged.
I'm gonna go buy a full load of microchips from this spot, and then I'll go and sell them elsewhere. Wherever's buying microchips for a good price, I guess.
Autopilot disengaged. Docking granted.
Basically, I only made 10,000 coins, and I gotta make at least 50 million. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard, especially if I can start out with buying microchips, because microchips always sell for at least a little bit. Really quick docking procedure.
Successfully docked.
Welcome.
And then I gotta simply find somewhere I can trade these. Quantum tubes might also be something I could look at, or plasma conductors. Plasma conductors might be a good one. Well, that's if I can find an actual place to sell them, obviously.
Autopilot engaged.
MD.
What's the problem, recruit?
Another comms glitch.
Nothing came up on the deep scan last time this happened, and no one else has reported these glitches. Are you working too hard? Does the recruit need some rest?
I'm fine.
Clearly, I think somebody from deep in time space, the time space continuum, is trying to get in touch with this guy. They're trying to get in touch with him somehow. I don't know how that makes sense, but sure. Totally. We're totally getting a space phone call from someone in a different time period because we've hijacked somebody, and they can tell that we've hijacked these random people's bodies, and they're trying to get in touch with us somehow.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot disengaged. Advanced Electronics Factory.
I guess I'll be able to at least get down here and buy, I might be able to make some money. Possibly. But I think maybe I should at least try to, maybe I should go back to the big trading station and try there. Buy some plasma conductors there and then sell them elsewhere. Some plasma conductors or whatever. Now, luckily, I have an automated landing sequence apparently, which helps out a
Successfully
lot.
docked.
Welcome.
Yay. I made 12,000. Spent 9,000, made 12.
Autopilot engaged.
I'm just using autopilot to get around, but honestly, I think the trading station, the big fancy trade station I originally started at, would be the greatest place to start next time if I do end up failing this job. The big trade station would be the best one to start at because it has the lowest prices. I'm not sure if it's buying things or selling. Food rations.
Autopilot disengaged.
Guys got food rationings. So I can buy, I'm not sure if I can buy those, but maybe I can buy them and sell them here. Superfluid coolant.
Out of docking range. Argon Trading Station.
I need to check the prices here for some of the standard pieces. Some of the small stuff that I can easily get, I need to check the pricing. Trading is not exactly going to be an easy thing for me to do, especially if I can't figure out which places do what. If something's worth more or less, I have to be very careful with what I'm doing. I guess the docking computers that equipped on the ship is helping me dock faster.
Welcome.
Alright, we're gonna take these food rations and we're gonna find somewhere that buys them for good pricing.
Autopilot engaged.
We're basically just trying to complete as much of this as possible without, because I'm trying to complete the overall objective. Is that really a good idea for you to do here? That's what I thought. I'm about like, is that really a good idea for you to be doing that here? You're aiming at a space station. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm about to say, what the heck is this thing doing, bro? This thing's scary. This autopilot is scary. This thing, it's getting real close to that space station. Gonna bump me into the space station. I'm like, you're gonna get me in trouble. Stop that. I'll probably buy microchips here with the money I make off the food stuff. Depending on if I can make some decent money, I'll try to find a place I can buy good pricing on it and then sell elsewhere maybe.
Autopilot disengaged. Antimatter converter factory.
I can at least make some money off of these. I bought them for what, 21, and I could sell them for like 29, so might make some decent money off of it. Maybe. I don't really know. As far as like good pricing, I don't really know. I guess as long as I'm above the landing pad.
Successfully docked.
That should be good, okay.
Welcome.
I made 17,000, bought it for like 12, just a little over 12,000, made 17. So, I mean, I am making money, but making $50 million overall is going to be pretty damn difficult. Damn. Microchip processing is
Autopilot engaged.
microchip factory right there. I can grab microchips there and sell them just about anywhere. Antimatter converter factory. Buying them for a pretty good price. Plasma conductors. Right there, the shield components factory. Microchips. Let's see. Semiconduction Factory.
Autopilot disengaged. Out of docking ring. Quantum Tube Factory.
Yep, probably some kind of auto dock or some kind of system.
Successfully docked.
I'm not really sure what it is, but some kind of system is
Welcome.
on board this ship, and it's basically allowing me to easily maneuver.
Autopilot engaged.
Going up and over. We're going to the Clayton's factory over here. Claytronics factory, sorry. And then once we get there, we're going to go to the plasma conductors factory, and we're going to basically go back and forth between the Clayton's factory and buy and sell as many as we can, because that plasma conduction factory has quite a lot of those, and this Claytronics factory actually has quite a lot. The Claytronics probably sell for a good bit, provided you could actually get the antimatter cells and other things they need.
Autopilot disengaged. Claytronics factory.
Okay, thank God for that auto docker. I swear, this
Successfully docked.
ship is getting weird.
Welcome.
I don't see anywhere that actually offers energy cells, so I'm gonna have to go back and forth between the things that this factory buys. Basically, gonna find factories that sell. Can probably bring energy cells, antimatter cells, smart chips, drone components, and other medical supplies as well. Provided there's factories for that. So you can buy. At the microchip factory, you can buy 800 of those and sell them for over 1,000 years, so that's pretty good. Ah, yeah, that's right. Right here. Weapons manufacturer.
Autopilot disengaged. Out of docking ring. Plasma conductor factory.
Alright, we're gonna I've already set the guidance system for the next place to go, so we're gonna go here, buy as many of these plasma conductors as possible, then we're gonna go to the place and sell them. And then we're gonna head off to the microchip factory and then to the Claytronics factory.
Successfully docked. Welcome.
microchips sell for quite a lot, depending on if you can find a good spot to sell them at. But I think maybe I should just stick to these plasma conductors because they're worth 700, and right here is like 1200. So if I just go back and forth between these two places, I'll be able to steadily grab even more and more until I'm maxing out my storage.
Autopilot engaged.
Until I end up grabbing everything they have, which is almost 10,000 of them. Storage this thing has, but I guess I just have to make so much money. I mean, $50 million is a lot of money, but I don't even know how much storage this thing has, like how much it can actually hold. I guess it kind of just depends on how much money you actively have at any one time.
Weapon component factory. Autopilot disengaged. Docking granted.
It's already been 23 minutes now, and I still haven't gotten nearly enough. Not even enough to make the first freaking progress point.
Successfully docked.
Welcome.
Autopilot engaged.
I don't know how much I have. You need hull parts, smart chips, and drone components, but I don't know if I can get those in this area. I saw a factor for smart chips right here, but they don't have any because I need all this stuff in order to make them. I think. Energy cells and smart chips are silicon wafers. But I don't see an energy production facility anywhere in this area.
Autopilot disengaged. Plasma conductor factory.
I'll better buy even more of them this time, and I'll keep selling them at that place until the price drops, drastically drops. Like under 1,000, and then I'll find somewhere else to sell them to.
Successfully docked.
Welcome.
Seems like drone components also sell for a little bit here.
Autopilot engaged.
Excuse me, babe, come through. We're headed off to a different spot that's actually making it get even more going on. I guess if I was to go to an open space universe, it would really kind of depend on what kind of stuff I'm dealing with. Because now I'm like some kind of time traveling scientist of some sort that's saving people, like time space warriors. We're saving people from mass destruction or galactic domination or something.
Shield component factory. Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged. Docking granted.
I don't even have to slow down or stop. I can just come in fast.
Successfully
and it
done.
literally stops all on its own.
Welcome.
Made over 50 game profits with one trade. Time. Played 10 trades or less. No. Sold elite wares. No. Total score of 1. I guess I'd really suck at trading in this game. I guess it probably just would take me time to actually find a good deal. I probably should have just kept trading started trading off in plasma parts to begin with, but then again, I only had like a little bit of money to work with, so I was trying to start out with microchips, but those weren't making very much because I was buying them from a very expensive place and selling it barely a little bit more.
This progress is vital, Harper.
I kind of sort of got spacesuit flight down, but I just, especially if I'm going to be using a repair laser, I can just like zap it as I fly by, basically, or try to stop, or basically just try not to fly too fast, like set it on the first speed level. I'm just stop as necessary and shoot everything in my view distance that I can see, and then move on to the next area while also avoiding fire and other things. So repair those fire nodes too, because that's not supposed to be happening. If it's shooting on fire, I don't think that's supposed to happen in space. Unless it's a spaceship, and even then, that's only an Earth-based spaceship. Because so far we have not yet figured out how to actually make plasma rockets, or, you know, normal sci-fi engines shipped from sci-fi movies. We haven't figured it out yet.
Bastu, that was our last mining drone. Earthmenklist, you are up. Just one more quick haul and we can make it back in time and still hit the quota.
What the hell? Bruh.
Tethys. Mineral.
Okay. Modes. Scan. Back up.
Asteroid.
Mine 250 ice before the timer hits 0. Why do I keep orbiting this way?
Tonios. E. Mineral. Docking granted.
Reliable as always, Earthmenklist. That should get us back to base before the next assault.
Why does it only give me so little time to actually do this? Are they literally just trying to... I'm gonna try again. I didn't even get a chance to turn any ice in. No, I don't think so. I don't know if I need to actually trade it in or just simply land. I found that full thing of ice got like 250 ice, but they don't give you much time to actually do it. So I'm like, what do you expect me to do, bro? How am I supposed to get 10 ratings if it gives me such little time to actually do the job? If y'all want ice, y'all gonna have to give me some time to mine it. Actually find and mine the stuff. But maybe then again, maybe I could go for a smaller rock. If I go for a smaller rock, maybe I can actually find the ore nodes that I need. Maybe.
Bastu, that was our last mining drone. Earthmenklist, you are up. Just one more quick haul and we can make it back in time and still hit the quota.
Basically, these gigantic asteroids here are nothing but ice. So I basically just need to find one small node and get back before time runs out. That's it. Time to get back.
Tonias. E. Mineral.
Stop your attack immediately.
Reliable as always, Earthmenklist. That should get us back to base before
Please
the
tell me
next
I
assault.
at least got two stars. Okay. They want you to get in and out of there. Like, they want you to get to that rock and get back quick. I guess if they had an automatic docking land thing, then I'm sure I'd be able to, like, land really quickly without having to, like, line up or anything, but that's not how that game works. Or at least that's not how that mission works, because apparently that guy's not smart enough to have his own own docking computer that actually helps him land his ship faster. I should be up to at least 4 points now, out of like 10, so basically I have 3 more challenges I have to do, but I have to make 10 points in total in order to access the final mission of this craft. So far I've been able to make it, but these next crafts might be even harder.
I'm them, and then I'm me. Uncanny.
Bruh. Time for a repair duty. Spaceships. Spacesuit mission. We gotta go repair the stuff. Minimum wage, industrial accidents, hazardous bonus, the maze, meet our quota, something, I can't read the rest of the repair, maintain, something, no hazard bonus. I didn't say hazard bonus, it says no hazard bonus. The maze. Okay, so basically, they're forced to do this job, they don't even get hazard pay. Bruh.
Maybe you will be the first to earn a performance bonus. But I will be impressed if you fix half the damage.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged.
Careful.
What do you want me to be, an electrician like my father? Really? Alright, so we gotta fix as many of these little issues as possible while also maintaining a decent overall.
Careful.
Okay, so I basically just need to learn how to. I don't know how to really use autopilot with a spacesuit. I mean, I guess I could probably try, but using a map with a spacesuit not exactly something you should be able to do. You just need to like right-click on something and it brings down a little drop menu. Start guiding to this target, and you hit autopilot. It flies right to that object. Bam. No, I just need to be more careful. I need to fly through these tunnels a little bit more carefully. I need to get a higher score on this job, even if it's only like 2 or 3 points. I need to get a little bit higher of a score if possible.
Access hatch. Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged.
right. Slowly. I gotta repair as much as possible within this area. Now we go around here.
Oxygen recharging unit.
Careful.
Repair vent control. I guess I gotta repair a bunch of other generators in this small room here, because apparently there's a lot more here that are broken.
Impressive. Most impressive. Care for a drink? They have a new flavor of fizz.
Yes, I got a rating of 3. I think it's mainly because I kept trying to use autopilot and it wasn't working because I don't know how to use autopilot in a spacesuit. I didn't even know spacesuits had an autopilot function. Or if they were even supposed to, that doesn't make much sense. How the heck is a spacesuit supposed to have autopilot? It doesn't make any sense, bro. Wappa. Wappa, 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 wappa. I don't know. I might be at 6 now. Maybe?
Dang it. I enjoy it all right, but stop pushing me so hard.
So what, I need 4 more points at least. I need to at least get 2 on each one of these, or 3 on one and 1 on the other. Target a station to destroy as many turrets as possible in the shortest time. Utilize the station's geometry for cover to ensure survival. So what, I'm supposed to destroy a bunch of gun turrets? I guess if I have good weapons and even a halfway decent shield, I can make it happen. Probably.
A fleet is approaching this system. However, the gate is guarded by a Xenon defense station. You need to take out the turrets that could inflict some serious damage to your Argon allies. Now, I have been told this is a tough one. Do not be too hasty. Move with purpose. Make use of station blind spots to stay alive. Good luck.
Basically, just stay right next to the station's hull and just kind of poke my ship's head around the edge of the station in order to get a good target lock on some of these things. I guess if you had a missile launcher, you could target them from range, but they would just be able to fucking blast your ass, because station turrets usually have a very long range because they're meant to take you out from range. Stick close to the station and move with purpose.
Turret.
Depends on what it is. Why now? We're gonna be taking trash out later this night.
Ejecting. Emergency eject successful.
I still had a lot of health left on my ship, and yet the ship booted me before I could really do anything. I get booted out because I'm trying to get as close to the target as possible, but yet as soon as my shields go down, I basically die anyways. I'm like, how does that make sense? What about the hull damage? Does it just boot you out as soon as your shield breaks? That's not cool, man. Not cool! Well, yeah, I feel like if you're a pilot like this, you should have the option to go down with your ship. Like, you know, captains always like doing that. Because they love their ship, they don't want to leave their ship. They want to go down with the ship, bro. But yet, if you actually manage to get to an escape pod and leave, you can go and get another ship and you can be a captain of that. Or retire. And stay alive for, you know, however much longer you plan to stay alive for. I don't know. I guess depends on how old you are at that point.
Turret. Defense drone. Defense drone. Defense platform. Turret.
The ship, I gotta destroy all of the Xenon weapon platforms on this station. There's not that many, but I still have to try to destroy as many of them as possible without getting too close.
Turret. Ejecting. Emergency eject successful. Turret. Shield generator. Turret.
I don't know how to use smart bombs. Well, I don't know how they detonate, or if there's like a timer or something. I don't know how they work. But as soon as I try to start destroying a laser, a whole bunch more of those drone ships come out and they start shooting me. And it's like, I swear to you not, as soon as my shield breaks, instant death basically. It's like my ship is, my hull itself is like, has like maybe a few hundred points and their weapons do almost immediate death type damage. I'm like, bro. So I'm supposed to literally stay alive by just my shield alone? How does that make any sense? Why would you send something so small to fight a whole station by itself?
Turret.
Recharge my shields and come back.
Defense drone. 1. Defense platform. Drone. Defense platform. Turret.
Go in, take out a few turrets, take out like 2 turrets, and then take off. And come back as soon as the shield recharges full. I'm trying to take out the under turrets first.
Turret. Ejecting. Emergency eject successful.
So far away, and I only had like 4 smart bombs to use yet. My ship dies so quickly, it's like funny, and then I can't really do anything because I can't die because it shits me out to my spacesuit, which makes it, or I basically just have to fucking fly forever. I can't get I don't think I'm getting my space.
Bullseye. Vanguard.
It's only worth scrapping it. It's only if it's a wreck. Yeah, just repair a wreck. Especially with a crappy ship like that, I tried again like twice. I still couldn't destroy more than 1 or 2 turrets before I died because there's way too many bad guys there, not enough friendlies to help me out. Basically with this
progress is vital, Harper.
With this last one, I have to make 3 points, or I'm gonna have to go back to one of the other ones and try to do another one. I don't know what I have to do here, but I have to make at least 3 points. If it's just taking out a bunch of enemies, then I'm pretty sure I can do that. Maybe, as long as my ship's at least somewhat decent. But that defense turret ship, I guess that whoever built that ship must have thought, like, it must have been able to fly it really well, so that it's like, this ship can easily take out all these turrets. It's got plenty of guns on it, the shields are decent. You just gotta know how to fly it and stay close to the station. Yeah, sure, like I can shoot through the station, so you sit right next to the station's hull and shoot the gun turrets that are totally constantly shooting at you. Totally. And then the son bitches, that damn station kept launching more fighter drones, or more defense drones. So I was like, what the heck am I supposed to do now? Kept launching more fighters, and I was like, what am I doing now, bro?
As part of our joint campaign, the Argon Federation has dispatched a fleet to disrupt the enemy's line of communication. However, we've just received intel that this particular supplier is heavily guarded by highly efficient anti-capital armaments. Holy warrior of the God Realm, you do not have much time. Take out as many enemy bombers as you can before our allies arrive.
Ares. BCS. Sentinel. Ares.
Enemy spotted. Hit us.
Sentinel. Ares. Send Ares. Incoming missile. Ares. BCS. Sentinel. Ares.
This is the captain of the Argon destroyer, Harrogate. The cavalry has arrived. They have nothing to meet our firepower.
You will regret your foolish actions.
Target destroyed. Job well done, everybody.
You will be...
Oh, yeah. First 5-star in a while. Or maybe even at all. I don't think I've made a 5-star yet. I did it, people. Yes. I did it. Yay.
Contributions are making a difference, Harper.
After waking up injured amidst the battle, salvage resources from the wreckage of destroyed ships to protect yourself and your remaining crewmates. Survival is not expected. Mission reading alone. During the local crunch, the allowance of signals from President and immediate and comprehensive reevaluation. The embodied sentient is tasked with orchestrating a strategic withdrawal, postponing the demise of its crew and local population while simultaneously gathering essential data on the assailants. While survival of the sentient is unlikely, their actions to disseminate the knowledge will have profound impacts. Failure to execute the reconnaissance will result in substantial informational disadvantage, critically diminishing the survivability of the future engagements with the species. So what, do we just have to gather scrap and other stuff while running away, basically? And it's like, run away! Run away! It's like, run away! I'm like, run away! Like, all I expect was a gate while gathering as much data as possible, as much salvage material as possible.
I said, do you hear me? You need to make your way to the docking bay so we can leave.
To the docking bay.
There you are. Get on board, quick!
Abandon all hope. Abandon ship. Repeat. Abandon ship. Why am I not running very fast? I must be wounded. I must be wounded because I'm literally almost limping. I'm like, bruh, what the hell, man? Am I wounded? Bruh.
All right, we're getting the heck out of here. Glad to see you're safe.
All right, let's get
out
of here.
All right, get us out of here.
Got it.
Plotting course.
What the heck are these things? They came out of nowhere. We're lucky this many of us managed to get out. Last I saw of the captain, she was manning the gunnery station herself.
Keep an eye on sensors.
And shoot. What the heck, bro?
Ha! Take that!
Mercury, Sentinel.
Look at the size of that ship.
Hello? Ship? With that one? Way over there? The one that's smoking? I hope that's not
I know it looks bad, but keep it together, people. We'll get through this.
Is that thing coming right at us?
Steady on this heading. Hopefully we'll keep a low profile.
Sure, totally.
The gates are a no-go. Let's head to the trading station and look for survivors along the way.
True.
That all you've got?
I guess that must be the captain talking back there. Someone must be talking back there. We must use transporters to get around almost every ship. There's just a transport thing that takes you downstairs like a teleportation bay or something.
There, up ahead. Looks like wreckage from a fight. Let's hope lightning doesn't strike twice. Bring us in close.
What are we doing exactly? I'm just supposed
no, you
to...
don't.
Am I supposed to do... Are we just running away? About that ship. Is that ship way over there bad? That ship bad mojo. That one right there? That looks like bad mojo. It's bad mojo ship! This doesn't look safe, bro. Where
Not seeing any survivors, but there is a fighter which looks slightly dinged up. We need all the help we can get. Get into a spacesuit and see if you can bring it back online.
Mercury, Sentinel.
Space suit. Yes.
Ha! Take that.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged. Buzzard, Sentinel.
That all you've got?
Docking granted.
How's the ship? I'm reading that the weapons should still be operational. We may need them. We've collected some data transmitted from ships before they were lost. Whatever those things are, they tore right through us. The last warning said that ships fleeing by gate were being picked off one by one. Those things can come out of nowhere. Let's keep a low profile and stay away from the gates for now. Maybe we can grab some survivors on our way to the trading station. I'm transmitting the last known positions of ships that ran into trouble.
Receiving transmission.
Oh, no, you don't.
Autopilot engaged. Mercury, empty space. Mercury, Sentinel. Empty space. Mercury, Sentinel. Autopilot disengaged. Wreck.
Just wreckage. We'll gather data here and move on.
I guess that was it. On to the next one.
Wreck.
All right, buddy. Stay safe out there and head back to us soon. We'll take a look in this direction.
Wreck. Wreck. Wreck.
No signs of life here.
Alright, so we're just kind of flying along with this ship on our way to the big trade station, even though that trade station looks like it's been destroyed. I mean, look, I can see the burning sections of the building from here, bro. That thing looks like it's been destroyed. Are we sure that thing's even in one piece still? I know if they have a salvager unit. Oh, we got an enemy bogey.
Unknown ship.
Enemy bogey, repeat, enemy bogey, 27 kilometers out. Let's just stay under the radar the best we can. We'll go right under it.
Mercury. Sentinel.
Might be able to just go right under that guy.
Argon Trading Station.
There's a lot of scrap, 22,000 scrap, bro. Scrap that station. Tear it apart. Bring the raw scrap back and we'll melt it down to make something else. Maybe. I would be surprised if there's not survivors from a station this damn big.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Unknown ship.
No signs of life here. Scanning the area. It's no good. There's nothing left. More of those things keep showing up, so we don't have much time. I hate to sound morbid, but unless an Argon fleet pushes through the gate blockade, I don't fancy our chances. Let's pool all the data we've gathered. I'm sure the Argon Navy and next to kin would appreciate it. We'll make a run for a gate, transmitting the data as we go.
Mercury, Sentinel.
So which gate?
Let's see.
Sounds good. Let's get a move on. Simulations show that we need to get closer to the gate for our transmission to cut through the interference.
Jump gate, Elena's fortune.
Well, let's just hope there ain't no nasty near that big ass gate. That gate's 97 kilometers away.
Unknown ship.
Look at all these big ship graveyards. This is a massive ship graveyard.
We're starting transmission.
Unknown ship.
I don't know. I've seen those guys before. I've seen those on the main menu. Bruh. I've seen those guys on the main menu before. Those guys are nasty. They're mean. They're like freaking. I don't even know. They're like an unknown race that just came out of nowhere. Space-time warriors or some shit. I don't know. I don't actually know what their species is or whatever, but still.
Man, that got to me. Poor souls.
Additional gate connection, sector silent witness. Bro, how many crafts are there? Utilize your trade chip to earn the maximum amount of credits in the shortest time possible. Command a mining fleet to collect as much ore silicon as possible within the time limit to defend your miners against kayak attacks. In your space, you complete 3 laps of an interior obstacle course, shooting targets along the way. Coordinate with your wingmen to efficiently disable an enemy capital ship by removing its turrets and engines. Collaborate with allied pilots to combat a fleet of enemies and save the inhabitants of the sectors from certain extinction. I think that's gonna be it for this stream because honestly, I'm getting hungry and I have some things to do. So well, look at that. How are y'all doing today? All you fellow people that are apparently watching my stream and I didn't even know. Well, thank y'all for coming. Of the whole of the station. Thank you for that. Use boost to get close in a fighter. I have custom binds, so I don't know what they are by default. Find it easier to bind the brake and button to my mouse and use thrusters to get around. I have the button. I have a button. My secondary button for my first secondary button for my mouse is actually a fire button. Apparently, I didn't know that was a thing. And my secondary button is the container magnet because I guess it's actually, apparently it was O by default, the O button to actually do that, and I was like, I only have 2 additional buttons on my mouse to actually make that use. But I know I need to practice more on station battles, and I probably might actually have to go back and try that mission again to see if I can hug the station a little bit closer and see if I can actually complete the trial completely and actually do take out the drones first. I'm pretty sure whenever I actually destroy 2 turrets, the station launches a whole bunch of drones, or at least a handful of drones pop out and they start chasing me. Because I know that I didn't get killed so easily by just turrets. I'm pretty sure the drones were the thing that kept killing me. Because they kind of focused their fire on me directly and I couldn't boost out in time and they killed me. The only thing I don't understand is why in that one mission, the shield is the only thing that was actually keeping me alive. The hull was had what, 1 HP to it? Maybe 10? 100? 50? 100? Something like that? It's so little that it was almost instant death as soon as I lost my shield. It was almost immediate ejection. I'm like, bruh. They barbecued my ship that quickly? Anyways, I thank y'all for actually watching my stream. Much appreciated, yeah. All you good people out there. What's that say? Shepherds? Dogs? I don't know how to actually pronounce your name. Shepherds? Shepherd? And the angriest gamer, Sarah Harris. If y'all are subscribers, thank y'all for subscribing. Sorry, I'm not exactly the best at this game. Please forgive me for my crappy piloting. In general, my crappy piloting. I just wanted to see how well I would do in these things, because I know I need this practice for when I actually go into an open universe. I know I need the practice. So yes. Anyways. I know I need the practice, so I want to get, whenever I go to open universe, I'm hoping to be able to bring all the knowledge I've grabbed from these spots, like mining and spacesuit work and all that. Hopefully I'll be able to take that with me into an open universe and actually be able to remember, like, this is how you repair stuff, and, you know, this is how you mine effectively, and, you know, trading decent materials for decent money, making at least somewhat decent money along the way, hopefully. At least this terminus mission here doesn't require but only 8 points. So you gotta basically just get 8 points along these 4 missions here. So basically you have to get at least 2 points per in order to access the final mission. But I'll be coming back in the next video, the next stream, because I'm gonna go get some food and I'll be back later. Anyways, peace. Thank you for watching.